All right, so we need to factor these. And if you remember from a couple units ago, a few weeks back, this is called the difference of squares. We can write it x squared plus 0x. Whoops, I don't want the squared on it. Come on. There we go. Plus 0x minus 49. What multiplies to 49 but adds up to 0? Well, 49 is a perfect square. If I square root it, I get x plus 7 and x minus 7. Because positive 7 times negative 7 is negative 49. 7 plus negative 7 makes 0. Question? All right, so now I'm just going to set each of these individual pieces equal to 0. And then we just solve like we did the other day. Take away 7 from each side, and x equals negative 7. Here I'm going to add 7 to each side, and x equals positive 7. So my x-intercepts are at negative 7 and positive 7. Or you could say negative 7, 0, positive 7, 0. All right, let's go down to this question right here, which is very similar. This is another question that's a difference of squares. 4 is a perfect square, as is 64. So I want to think about square roots. What's the square root of 4? 2. So I have 2x and 2x. And then the square root of 64 is 8. But since there's no middle term, I know one of my 8's has to be a positive, and one of my 8's has to be a negative. So again, we're going to solve that by setting each of those parentheses to 0. We're going to draw our line and do a little symbolic method. So on my first one, I'm going to take away 8 from each side. And I end up with 2x equals 0 minus 8 is negative 8. Then I divide both sides by 2 to cancel my 2 out. And I get x equals negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. So my first 0, or x-intercept, is at x equals negative 4. And on the other side, we're going to do the exact same thing, symbolic method. Except this time my 8's negative. So to undo a minus 8, I have to add 8 to each side. 0 plus 8 is 8. Bring down my 2x. Divide both sides by 2. And my other 0 is at x equals positive 4. So my zeros, or my x-intercepts, occur at x equals negative 4 and x equals positive 4. All right. Let's look at our last example here. X squared plus 16x plus 64. Again, when I break this down and I do the x method, I need something that multiplies to 64 but adds up to 16. Isabella, what do you have? What multiplies to 64 but adds up to 16? Alexis has it. What is it, Alexis? The 8 and 8. So x plus 8 and x plus 8 are my two. Jaden, what do you notice about these two things? They're the same. So that means I only have to solve one of them. X plus 8 equals 0. Minus 8 from each side. X equals negative 8 or negative 8, 0 is my only solution. There's only one x-intercept on this problem.